it's a beautiful day here in Portland, Oregon. Nice and rainy. I am Dr. Marcus Walby, and I will be sitting in with, we have a patient today. Sir, what is, or ma'am, or however you present yourself, what seems to be ailing you? Do you have tonsillitis? Is your throat sore or anything of that nature?
I put a spell on you.
My God. It's Rocktober, isn't it? Well, as Marcus Walby, your official doctor, I'd like to say that I can pretty much clinically diagnose you with manic depression.
You're the one who's gotta watch out, Marcus.
Well, yes I do, and let me tell you, there's only one cure for manic depression, and that's to play it out. So let's play it out. Come on. What do you
Rock
say?
and roll.
What do you say? Let's play out a little manic depression for the folks at home.
Actually
You'll
playing
be
that
doctor.
song?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know that. It's kind of difficult.
Oh yeah. And we are back.
Oh, hey, that's tremendous.
Yes. Everything seems to be working.
We're very delighted about that.
That last song was, of course, by Jimi Hendrix. That is, in case you couldn't tell, that was by Jimi Hendrix. And it was in dedication to Paul Allen, our beloved Blazers owner. Paul Allen is passed, and we thought we'd put a little Hendrix out there for you. And I've got a story to tell you about that. But in the meantime, you are watching the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. I'm your host, Jeff Dodge. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're very excited to be with you this Rocktober, Special Rocktober episode. We're going to be doing a little extra rockin'. We were a little short-handed. Some of our guests were unable to attend today due to all the weather going on. And it has been nuts out there.
Oh, yeah.
Rich Reese on the drums, our musical director. How are you, Rich?
I'm great. It's great to be here. I got caught in one of those rainstorms today out in Hillsboro.
Hillsboro.
Yeah, I'd walked in for some lunch, and I, looked at the radars and stuff, and completely miscalculated. I was completely soaked on the way back. My phone was safe.
Mm-hmm.
I had it.
It's kind of a floodplain out there, isn't it?
Oh,
really?
it was just ridiculous. Yeah, if I'd been in the wrong spot, I wouldn't have been able to make it.
Right.
I was on a slanted street. Well, there were a few people in large trucks with big flags on them who tried to splash me as they were driving by.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the advantage you get with big trucks is to splash people.
What was cool about that, though, is just like everything else in their lives, they fucking failed. So they did not splash me.
Oh, so you were crap. Now, how big is your car?
I was walking.
You were walking.
Yeah.
So they were just doing that old, the tramp almost.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, they were going for it. They didn't get it. They didn't get me. So.
Did you have to duck and cover, or it was all right there for you?
No. I had an idea of where the water was going to go. And,
I feel that semi-truck drivers are getting a lot more rascally as we move forward.
Well, these guys. Who these guys were? They were the local guys in an F-350 with maybe a big flag and a God hates the number 2 F word sticker on the back, and maybe a Newt Bueller sticker to go along with the God hates.
Yes. So it been voted. I wanted to talk to you about that.
Sure.
I still. I'm still sitting here with my ballot. I have not mailed it in yet.
Okay.
I might have to have Scott run me in since we're kind of sharing vehicles. So
does he vote?
I don't know.
He's Canadian, isn't he?
Well, I think he votes for himself. I heard that.
Okay.
But we in Oregon we have vote by mail, and it's spectacular. And this season we have a very interesting run-up with Kate Brown.
I just wanted to add a little interjection. I think what Dennis Richardson wants to do, though, is reinterpret that as vote by mail, just like M-A-L-E.
Sure.
That's how he wants it to be.
Handmaiden's mail tape.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 years left, folks. So.
I get emails from him, being a business guy.
Did I tell you about? I was on a flight with him back from D.C. back in February.
Really?
And I didn't even know he was there until we're all getting up to get out, and I see this very neat-looking, bald, silver-haired man right in front of me, and I was like, "Oh, is that Dennis Richardson?" And it sure was. And so I kind of followed him through, Concourse C, where the direct D.C. flight on Alaska, and we go in, we're going down the elevators, and he doesn't know where the baggage claim is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Portland.
doesn't know where the baggage claim is at PDX, and we're on those escalators down to it, and I said, boy, it's a little more complex than the Medford airport, isn't it? And then we started talking, and of course I'm affiliated with some stuff that I knew he would know, and we had a very pleasant exchange. He is a gentleman in person, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about there. To
let everyone know at home, the Medford joke is really funny if you're from Oregon. Some of you out there are international friends. I might have to explain. Medford is a very rural southern area that Dennis Richardson is from, I believe.
Yeah, I think it might technically be from Grants Pass. He's from that...
GP.
Yeah, that's a nice spot down there. It's definitely different down there. It is growing like crazy, but...
Is it? I have not been there in ages. Back to the state of our current politics. You have Kate Brown, who is running for really her first term as governor, isn't it?
Well, it'll be her last term. This is the last one that she can serve.
So she doesn't get to do it again?
Correct.
Counted against her first term? Because
she got
one of the reasons I'm probably going to advocate for her is that she replaced Kitzhaber.
Right.
In a stunning, brave, boomer, get out of my way type of thing. And I...
Well, yeah, he screwed up. It was disappointing.
Politics.
Yeah.
Yes. But she was very... Did you hear the whole thing about her being in mid-flight, coming back, and then him saying, I've changed my mind?
Well, he came back. So he flew back and called her to meet him at PDX.
Right.
And then he showed up, and she was there, and the assumption was that he was going to announce his resignation and hand it off to her.
Right.
And he said, what are you even doing here? And he went back to D.C. This is my understanding. He went back to D.C., and then they went through with it, like, the following day or something. I mean, he was really...
She had to get Kurt Schrader involved with it or something, didn't she? They had to talk him down, because he was... he had called it off, and then he changed his mind. It was always my interpretation.
Right, he changed his mind, and then he decided to do it. And I think really what we got to witness was we got to publicly watch him be in a state of crisis.
Yes.
Because when you think about it, I mean, he was an ER doc. He was Mr. Cool.
Right. But he wasn't cool enough for Sylvia Hayes. So.
Well, it's funny. You she reminded me. I was talking with our caterer earlier this evening about some of my experiences at PSU,
and with Sylvia catering.
Yes. Yeah, craft services. I mean, that's pretty much why I'm here.
Yes.
So
it's a great lure usually for our guests.
I had the real privilege to study some GIS stuff and some planning stuff when I was there at PSU a few years ago. And Sylvia Hayes just reminded me of like a sort of an underclass version of some of the people that I would run into there. Like they were really dedicated to making it in public service, maybe didn't have the kind of background to have as clear of an ethical view of how their behavior should play out for what their goals were.
Right.
And I think somehow Dr. Kitzhaber just got kind of sucked up into some of that stuff and made a few mistakes himself. But
to me it seems sort of generational almost, this sort of arrogance of the office. These people get in there and, hey, I've worked hard, I did it all myself, no one helped me.
Yeah.
And
well, I think with Kitzhaber, it wasn't as much arrogance as it was maybe some naivety or just some blindness, just like some flat-out blindness. And I'll make excuses for that guy forever, so maybe I'm not the best one to ask. But
well, he was a tremendous ER doctor and a wonderful governor for 2 terms.
Oh, yeah. Those
great 2 terms.
Yeah. Did you know in his first term, 94, well, I guess 95 to 99, the state population grew over 10%.
Wow.
Just in that 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was, the roaring 90s.
Right. Can you just imagine what Charlie Hales would have done with that?
Well, he was... What was he? Oh, he was a
city councilor, wasn't he?
It was right before he was a city councilor. I don't know. I was pretty drunk most of that time. I was a drunk pilot in that era. A lot of people don't know that.
Right. That's right.
Yeah,
flying... were you working United or
No, I was flying Cessna 152s with a pretty powerful hangover most days. It's a lot of fun. That's in the past. So current election.
Yes.
So
So this Newt Bueller guy. Who is he? I'm sort of surprised. It's close, isn't it? Aren't they saying it's kind of close?
Yeah, I think that.
Or is that a joke?
Well.
Because my question is, how could Kate let it get close in the first place?
Well, I was talking to a good friend of mine who is also my partner and housemate.
Yes.
And we're now co-owners of my cat.
Right. Vera Katz?
Vera Katz, the cat. Yeah. It is International Cat Day, so I'll come up with a picture of her momentarily.
get that.
But Katie has had this idea that a lot of people on the left, they have this inner thirst, about which they might not even be aware. They really want to seek out a moderate Republican. It's kind of like, remember in that movie, A Few Good Men?
Yeah.
Where Jack Nicholson was like, well, deep down in places you don't like to talk about at cocktail parties, and you can admit that you need me.
Right.
You know, right before he went into that, you can't.
Yes.
And so she thinks there's kind of a similar thing for a lot of people where they're just like dying.
Stockholm syndrome thing.
A little bit, or maybe it's what Paul Krugman would describe as wanting to be considered to be a VSP, or as he would call it, a very serious person. Like, well, we've got to toughen up on PERS, or we've got to...
memes about the very serious people, or
maybe
role-playing people or something.
Oh,
maybe.
Those are... I was at the convention center yesterday, and I said too much
role-playing
cosplay.
game? Is that what they call them? RPGs?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I've heard about those.
Yeah. They're supposedly some kind of right-wing trolling of the left wing, but I can't really tell the difference that much these days. I get really confused by it.
Yeah, everybody's all freaked out, so you can't really tell who the asshole is.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's good that we have a president like Donald Trump to kind of make it simple for everybody.
Whoever the anti-union people are, those are typically the assholes. That's still going to be my ultimate litmus test. If somebody is...
Anti-union?
Yeah, the anti-union people are usually...
Because there's only like 2 or 3 left now, right? So it's
gotta hold on to
anti-minority.
Well, there's none of that going on, thank God.
Jeez, yeah, I think... I'm very thankful that we got over all that kind of stuff, and we're hitting it pretty hard here. I think we're gonna have to take a commercial break real quick here, pay some bills. It's kind of confusing with this new Portuguese financing mixing with the Russian financing, and now I'm hearing, Rich, that Liechtenstein might be a potential suitor for some of this stuff. So,
dang,
Liechtenstein. Is that how you say it, Liechtenstein?
I think it's Liechtenstein?
Liechtenstein? We love you, like and stack, and we look forward to working with you many years.
I think
we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Right back after this message. Thank you.
Lettuce. It's the cornerstone of any great salad. Fresh and delicious. Remarkable. Really good. Larry's lettuce is homegrown and full of goodness from the sunshine and the crystal clean waters of the Pacific Northwest. Taste the difference, and you'll never go back. Look for Larry's lettuce wherever you buy produce. It's lettuce so good that you'll think you're eating it straight out of the garden. Well, people are always asking me about Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste the City Coffee, I always say just try it. You're going to love it. It's always good, and that's why I've been drinking it every day. It's just not about the commercials, I may not have that much going on, just trying to be funny, trying to write some funny jokes and stuff, and doing these commercials. That keeps me pretty busy. But the thing about Downtown Blend, Safford Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste the City Coffee is it is always good. I'm always loving it. Any time of year, spring, summer, winter, fall, it's always right. And that's why I start and end my day with a cup of Safford Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste the City Coffee. It's always good.
here like you've got nothing but a pile of shoes. Old, worn out, nasty shoes. Well, come on down to Shoe Town. We've got a huge selection of shoes. Shoes, all kinds of shoes. Boots too. We've got sport shoes, high heels, work shoes, fun shoes, men's and women's shoes, sensible shoes and otherwise, outdoor shoes, flip-flops and more. Great shoes, great prices. You'll find us at the Forecourt Mall on Highway 46. Come on down to Shoe Town, baby!
You know what I realized was the beauty of being able to do these commercials, and sure, I love Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste of City Coffee. It's always good, but the haters out there, they're all saying they're sick of Sid. Every time they turn on the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour, you know what? They say they see Sid, and I can't help it. I'm making my commercials, I'm doing my thing, the show's buying the commercials, and the thing that's really happening is a lot of people are drinking Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste of City Coffee. So you know what? I'm going to up the ante. I'm going to keep on making commercials if you're a hater out there. And the other thing is, you got to love Downtown Blend, Taste of City Coffee. It is awesome from Safford Brothers. But I'm going to learn how to play the drums in case Rich has a rough night at the Pop Tavern. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be ready. So I might get some more screen time. Meanwhile, it's always good.
Oh, and we're back, yes indeed. That was Creep Van, written by our own commander on the harmonica.
That's
Give
right.
it up.
We're working on the record right now, and hoping to have that released here before the end of the year, and of course, soon to be the movie. That should be for Halloween next year.
Sweet. We're hoping for Creep Van.
And we'll be auditioning too for some of the screaming females coming up.
Okay.
So watch for that.
Some screaming and shrieking and great Halloween kinds of things. On that note, it is Rocktober. We are near Halloween, all the Hallows Eve, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to tell some scary stories about a little story about what's been going on around the country with all this violence and whatnot. There's these people.
The Pouty Boys.
Well, there's the Pouty Boys and Antifa or something like that, and they have their thing. Portland sees that all the time. I saw an Antifa guy yelling at a guy that was in a nice car, and they clashed. I think it was Antifa, or it might have been a homeless person, or both. Was that you?
Oh, no way.
That might have been you,
a nice
Commander.
car, no way.
Well, it was very tense. I'll tell you that. But more tense than that is you have these things getting mailed around. These weird bombers, the mail bomber. Did you hear about this? Did you guys hear about this guy?
No, I didn't hear about this guy.
It's on the news, on some of the news.
Wow.
I cut the cable, so I only get limited news. But from what I could see, it was emanating out of Florida, like so many fun things are. And one of the contacts is our good old friend, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. So once again, I'm proud and happy to say we have here in the studio at Trench Digger Productions. Yes, let's hear it for Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Woo! Woo! Okay, Debbie couldn't actually make it. We have Steve here who has talked to Debbie, and he can clue us in. I know with all the tension and everything going on, that it's probably very hard for you to concentrate on your rare Raisin Bran apple muffin spice granola bars. Is that true?
Yes, this is true, and you just got to we're just trying to keep it interesting.
Stomach through. I heard, I don't want to spread gossip or rumors. I heard that you got the whole nutmeg that you throw in there. I heard you got that from Assange. Is that true?
The nutmeg and the paprika.
Oh, I didn't hear about the paprika. That's something else. In a nut bran, raisin bran, oatmeal fiber bar, is that what they are essentially? Clean you right out. Right out. Well, Debbie, thank you so much for checking in. It's good to hear from you, and keep it going down there in Florida.
Very nice.
Good luck in your primary. And we'll be right back after these commercial messages. Stay tuned. Thank you. Time to pay some bills. 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 Bills to pay now. Time to pay some bills. Bills to pay now. Bills to pay now.
Worston's Pizza is everything you love about pizza. It starts with our golden crust. Of course, you're gonna want cheese on that. Then, it's whatever toppings you want. Pepperoni, always a favorite. How about the green peppers? You want something blue? No one ever put anything blue on a pizza, but it's colorful. Try the roasted garlic. And don't forget the black olives. We make them the way you want them. Worston's Pizza. Italian by marriage.
Yeah, this Rocktober, it's kind of interesting because, guys, one of the things that's always scared me in October for Hallows Eve, speaking of being scared, is that scene in Boogie Nights. Do you remember that, where the little kid's throwing the firecrackers and there's like...
He's a little kid? Is that what he is?
Well, he's a younger, I guess he's a tweener maybe. But wasn't he in diapers? I just assumed he was a little kid. But and it was very scary because it's a drug deal gone bad. And if any of you remember before they legalized drugs, you didn't know what you were going to get. So it was very scary to meet the drug dealer. And so this just reminds me of these things. Kind of this.
It was a very tense scene. That had this song by Night Ranger.
Did it? It's like an 80s vibe. It was set in the 80s.
So at this point you've gotten to the 80s. Yeah, it starts off in the 70s. By this point it's all about how you hit the 80s, Reagan gets elected, and everything goes to shit.
That's kind of like Sister Christian, all the time has come. And you know that you're the only one to say, okay.
ass, you never should have read me those comments from that subreddit. You know, look, Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste the City Coffee, take my word for it, it's the best coffee you're going to drink. People think they can sell coffee. Those kids at those Starbucks, you know, those kids drink more coffee than they sell. I'm selling coffee, Downtown Blend, Taste the City, Safford Brothers. Coffee is the best. It's always good. And you go to those other places and it's not. And it's not good. It's never good. It's never what you want. I'm selling coffee. I don't care if you don't want to see me. I don't care if you don't want to see Downtown Blend, Taste the City, Coffee, Safford Brothers, little, you know, promos and commercials for that. Because it's always good. You're going to drink it someday and you're going to love it.
That was a quick one. Wow, we're back, and welcome everybody to the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. You can see that my microphone shot was over there, and now it's over here. And yeah, we're just out here rocking the Rocktober for you all. And this is the part of the show we like to the Portuguese influence on our management. It's very interesting. We have this Russian management structure we're working with in Portuguese, and like I said, Liechtenstein will be coming soon. But they all want us to do more of this social media thing of perhaps commenting on things. Can you do that?
What?
So I've heard this emoji. Emoji, is that how you say it? I'm going to go ahead and do an emoji right now. So watch out. We're going to do some technology right here. And I think I just did it. Did we get an emoji out there? No. Okay, I'm going to figure this out because I know, okay, we get a whole choice. And I'm going to do this little guy. I'm going to hit return. And now you out there in the internet should be able to see what I just did. Yeah, I see it. I see it right there. It's a little smiley face. So, you know, go out there if you're watching and make a smiley face. Well, I don't really care what you do, but the management is saying that you should do that if you're watching. Let us know you're watching.
You know what the management told me is that you should say a bunch of white supremacist shit so that a bunch of other people will get on and engage with it, and then more people will see it.
White supremacist shit.
No, I'm sorry, wait, that's what the Oregonian was saying to do. I'm sorry.
OregonLive.com?
Yeah. That's how you out yourself as a native if you still call it Oregon Live. But,
well, I am from these parts, and we don't take too kindly to racism here in Oregon. I don't know if you know our history, but we have a history of being really, racy, very racy.
Yeah, no, it was a hot town, you know, back in the 70s.
What's wrong with being racy? You know, it's kind of hip, isn't it? Getting risque, racy.
That's what the kids say. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a picture of myself on the screen up there, see if this works.
Yeah, let's see if...
Oh, no, David just cut to another shot, so that...
Oh,
yeah.
There we
go. Oh, yeah.
David.
All right. Yeah, that's not bad. There we go.
And we might have some internet technology happening right here, I believe.
Yep. This is all kinds of high-tech stuff happening here.
I am fascinated by the internet. Did you know they pretty much have replaced the Dewey Decimal System? Did you hear that, Rich?
What? No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, there's no one uses it anymore. And the microfiche is sitting barren in all these libraries. Hardly
really?
anyone touches it. It's all this technology.
Boy, I remember, when I was a kid, I'd go and look up stuff on the microfiche. Jonestown.
Yes.
Pan Am 103.
Right.
Tenerife air disaster.
Yes.
Watergate. That's how I learned about all these
things. Is this while you were drunk and flying? You were looking up these
no, this was like in
Make sure you didn't cause any of them.
6th grade.
Okay, 6th grade.
Yeah, those were the days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in and.
That's like back when these they call them the millennials, or I thought it was Generation Y and Generation Z. You all may not know this, but when Rich and I were young, and Steve and the Commander and David, they used to teach social studies. You'd say that with me, social studies, and you would learn how to process what's going on around you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got rid of that around 91, 92. So that's dangerous. Don't want people doing that. And I think Saved by the Bell came out that same year.
Oh, yeah. Boy. With, who was it? Zach Wilde? Was that the guy that was...
Was that the character? Zach? Screech. I know Screech from some of his other work.
Millennials can do everything.
I think millennials are going to have to do everything because it's kind of the ball's getting dropped here, and there's not much.
You can do everything for now.
I love this
They're getting
millennial
old, though.
generation. I love the Generation Z, the Generation X, the baby boom. But it's a lot of great generations out there, and we're happy to be part of that.
Well, you gotta give the baby boomers a little credit.
Like the credit card industry, they kind of got that going. That's a lot of credit.
Yeah, well, they taught us how that we can indulge and not feel any guilt. And
you may say they said that, but I grew up Catholic, and the Catholic Church has kind of been doing that for 2,000 years. You just solve your sins on Sunday, and it's all good.
Sounds terrible.
Jeff,
it's terrible. It depends on the priest you get. Certain priests.
Certainly.
May I report on the progress of the Burnside Bridge driving range?
Commander and the Burnside driving range. I was thinking about that the other day, and how little I know about golf. How is it going?
Well, so far it's picking up some steam, and I'm about ready to reach out via the internet and communicate my intentions to what is it, Teddy Dubs?
Ted Wheeler is
Wheeler.
our current mayor.
So, but I have picked up the torch for another project, and this I know.
Are you going to complete the golf range, or is this in conjunction with that?
It's picking up steam. It's on the tracks.
Okay.
It's
Driving
moving
range
to the
is on the
next.
tracks.
Moving to the next stop, and right now I'm going to send down the locomotive known as the 28-day lunar calendar, and it's been really messing me up. I'm really tired of having.
You mean if every month was 28 days? Is that what you're saying?
We have 13 months, and we wouldn't need leap year.
I didn't know that's how that worked.
And
isn't that what the Romans did originally?
They were the ones who screwed it up.
Okay, they're the ones that added leap year.
And this is gonna give everybody a lot more brain space to work on some of the other problems. Some of these problems we've got going on, they really stem to some root problems, and this is one that I've identified. We can fix the calendar. It'll allow the chi to flow.
Systemic calendarization. So you're going to fix the calendar and get us back to a 13.
We want to make it so Halloween falls on a Saturday.
Okay, so every Halloween is always on Saturday.
Your birthday will always be on the same day of the week.
I love that. That's a great idea. Go ahead and emoja if you are into that. If you can hit your emoja button and support the 13-month calendar. Yeah, how about that? Well, Commander, you get on a point there about our mayor there and Ted Wheeler, and he's done a great job negotiating the peace between the Proud Buzz and the Antifas, and I've seen a lot of solidarity between the two groups. They're trying to work together and figure things out. What? Oh, hey, it's my lovely wife Jamila from Jamila Hart Catering, and you know what? She just did this. She just did this. Can you get a picture of this, David? I can do it right there. This is. She just had an art show recently. You want to tell a little bit about this?
I just had an art show last Thursday, Flight 64.
Flight 64.
A print cooperative on 30th and Alberta.
Yes, and can you purchase more of these?
Yes, you can at jamilahart@gmail.com.
Jamila.com? No.
Jamila Hart.
Jamila Mail?
Jamila Hart.
All right.
What?
Jamila Hart, gmail.com. You can get your own print. They're fascinating. She's got a whole series. It's great stuff. And but you were saying about Ted Wheeler.
5 minutes to 10.
Oh. So,
what does that mean? You wanna comment about our mayor and our city and the... I think I know what she wants me to do. Say goodnight, Jeff. Good night, Jeff.
This time you're really I heard your suitcase say goodbye. Blue as my broken heart I see. You say true love is suicide. You say you cried 1,000 rivers. Thank